Hey there, my name is Kathy. Welcome to the Junk Shack, baby. Today's video is pretty different than anything I've ever put out. I believe I've mentioned in the past that I have a really good girlfriend. Her and her husband have their own business. They buy homes and they rehab them, fix them all up really, really nice, and then sell them. And I have been on their job site probably at least 10 of their homes. I go look at them when they get them and, just kind of go over and visit and follow the whole process. So this home they bought, and I must say, it appears to be one of the cleaner homes they've ever bought. It does have its problems, which you will see later in this little walkthrough. They had just gotten it, and I believe they had it a day or two before the dumpster was delivered, and on this day, they were filling the dumpster up. So this is essentially how it was left. And let me tell you, I have seen some terrible, terrible, terrible homes that they have bought and seen what they go through, and I just don't know. It's a lot of hard work and dedication because I'd want to take a day off, and that's something they never do. They bought this house on the courthouse steps. It had been foreclosed on, and it had been vacant and the power turned off for approximately 9 or 10 months. And it just so happens that we had one of the coldest winters and one of the wettest springs, and every basement in this area has problems. So the sump pump did not work on this house for that long time, and you'll see the results when we get downstairs. In the meantime, from it not being heated or cooled, all of these floors were buckled. And it was really, really sad because they were fairly new. They were throughout the house and would have been, you could have cleaned them up and kept them. But since they were all buckled, they removed all of these floors and did install new, which you will see. This is just the first walkthrough to get an idea of just exactly what it looked like. It makes the end so much better when you can see where it came from. Now, this house had already been updated about 5 or 6 years ago, and you can see some of the stuff, and fortunately for these guys, a lot of things did not need to be replaced. Unlike most of their places, they put everything new in them. But this one, you will see in the kitchen. Man, the kitchen, oh, I just can't wait for you to see it. It's so great. That goes down to the basement. You'll see that in a little while, where most of the damage is. Here we are in the kitchen dining room, and this totally changes and is just incredible. Right now, it doesn't look like it. It's a complete work zone. I believe they go in there and their first object is to get it cleaned out. They get the dumpster, clean everything out, tear everything out, get rid of everything, and then get to work. And that probably, I bet this place maybe took them 2 days, but they did have to tear up all the floor under a week. And they had this place cleared out. Now we're going to the basement, and you will see what happens when you don't have electricity and a basement that leaks. I want to say here, they did have the basement repaired. Someone came in after this was cleaned out, and the basement is totally repaired. You can see the mold up on the wall there. The water just came in and likely sat for days. You can't even be for sure. Big giant mess. More mold. All of these walls were all torn out. Everything. All the floors were torn out. All of the basement walls were repaired. I would also like to add that most of this video will not be a voiceover. It'll just be the music, and you'll get to see the progress. But I thought I would take this time and show you the before footage and kind of get you up to date on what's going on, what they're going to do. They do a really good job. We actually bought a house from them. I'm very, very happy with it. I recommend them to anybody. If you can get a house from them, snap it up, especially in this market. You can kind of see the walls, but you'll see in the end it's all cleaned up and looks really nice. We have no idea why someone would put this wall here and block this entrance. And it was driving all of us crazy, and she finally had had enough, and she was taking it out, and it was going to be open the way it should be. It is absolutely crazy how big it is when you can see from end to end like that. What a cool house. The kitchen had to come out. I am blocking the address with a social media flash. This is maybe 2 weeks later. The floors are all in. I believe they are working on baseboards everywhere and painting and just doing all the little things you gotta do. I'm gonna let you guys watch the footage. This kitchen is to die for. You can see some bare bones here, and her final presentation is absolutely stunning. If you remember, there was a kitchen dining, and they took that all out and put this big old island in it. It is just the coolest thing. A sample of the countertops, granite of course. I think it's one of the greatest things God has ever given me, being able to follow these guys along on all the journeys of all of these homes. I thought to myself, maybe you guys would like to see it too. If they would let me, I would start filming it. Let me know in the comments if this is something you would like to watch every now and then. They don't do a whole bunch of them, but they do enough that I think it would be cool to keep up with. The basement had been repaired as of that day. The guy was just leaving. I came down and got a little footage of this. Now, mind you, they have not painted. They have not put new drywall up. But I wanted the footage of all the work that had been done. Oh, I guess they did put a little drywall up. None of it had been painted yet. This place got brand new HVAC, got a brand new hot water heater, got a brand new kitchen. I think the roof was okay, but they did have to do a bunch of repair in this basement. My girlfriend is actually an interior designer, and when they do a house, she stages it, and it is just unbelievably beautiful when she's done. She's just starting here with a couple of things, getting the door painted, cleaning up the yard real good. But anyway, she called me and said, "Hey, I'm putting up the subway tile if you want to come and get a little footage." I said, "I'll be right over." The granite had been installed a day or two before, and she was really trying to get this kitchen done so they could wrap this project up and get on with the next one. Final walkthrough. I hope you guys enjoy. Address mask. Thanks a bunch for watching. See you guys next week. Same time, same place. Junk Shack, baby.